Welcome back to the Barrel Talk Podcast. We are back with another episode. This is episode 139. Joined with Nick Gwynn, Connor Carsons. How we doing?
We're here. We're back.
Back with another episode.
It's so weird we're in the same clothes. Yeah. What the hell? We all just said what? We said it with the same exact clothes for the next one.
Yeah. Whenever Nick's in town, we always have something else going on, so we can't record that he's in town. We don't have anything else to do right now. But NFL starts in a week. At this point, NFC Predictions episode has already been out. Now we're going into the AFC Predictions. Probably going to be more interesting for sure than the NFC. I feel like the NFC is more top-heavy than the AFC is. Mm-hmm. But getting into this, we can kind of start out with the AFC East. Patriots.
Man. God. Sorry, Pats.
Sorry, Isaac.
Yeah.
I found one win on the schedule.
I found two.
I'm going to give them 3.
Pretty sure they play the Titans.
I'm going to give them 3.
Like somebody, I don't know.
I think they will be picking number 1 next season.
You think?
Yeah, probably.
Them or the Giants?
Probably the Patriots.
You think Giants are better?
Not by much.
Okay.
It's when they play on Thursday night, we'll see. They'll be fighting to who gets the first seed or the first pick.
I'm pretty sure these are the.
That's when Jacoby Brissett gets sacked 10 times.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett should not be starting.
No,
I don't understand why he is. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
how are you taking
how
a guy?
Bad they are.
I don't know how you're taking a guy with a top 5 pick and he's not playing. That's really all it's.
I don't think he should play at the start of the year, but when you realize you're bad, you don't want him out there to get killed.
Look at Bo Nix. Bo Nix fucking playing. So is Jaden Daniels. So is Caleb Williams. All the quarterbacks are starting.
I feel like this Patriots team is so bad. They're
Penix
so
just
bad.
happens to be on the Falcons. He would be playing.
Now they don't even have a number 1 because Juju's not there.
Mario Douglas.
Kedra Osborne.
Polk.
Jalen Polk.
Do they have a tight end? Is Hunter Henry still there?
Yeah.
Hunter Henry.
We're saying all these names like they want to come out.
Ramondre getting a full load now. Z gone.
Antonio Gibson?
Yeah. Come on.
One win on the schedule.
I got 2 wins.
One win on the schedule.
No more Matthew Judon. But yeah, I give him 3.
1 to 3 is fine.
Yep.
This is the schedule we're gonna go through. Dolphins.
Okay.
So week 1, Jacksonville at home.
Win.
1-0
by a lot.
Week 2, Buffalo at home.
Win.
2-0.
They're gonna lose in Buffalo.
Yeah.
But they'll win at home.
At Seattle.
Win.
3-0.
Win.
Titans.
Win.
4-0. Patriots.
Win. By a million.
5-0. Bye week.
Oh, you looking good. 5-0 at the bye week.
Coming out of the bye week.
Yeah, it's kind of, they don't want that.
Colts. At Colts. Coming out of the bye.
Sneaky disappointment.
Sneaky
I think
loss.
They win this. Coming up off the bye.
Okay, yeah, off the bye. We'll give it to them.
Sure.
6-0. Cardinals.
Oh my God, win. The fuck is the schedule?
7-0. Buffalo.
Loss. There's your loss.
So
they'll lose in Buffalo.
7-1. Don't trip. 7-1. At Rams. Monday night.
I think that said we said they win that one. Oh no, I think you guys said loss.
I said loss.
Yeah, so I think you said the Dolphins would win that one.
So
I had the Rams winning, but
I think I had the Dolphins winning.
Just go with Dolphins win.
Okay. So 8-1. Raiders.
Win. Jesus Christ.
9-1. Patriots again.
Oh my. 10-1.
10-1. Okay.
Fuck?
Now this is.
Now it don't even matter. You already made the playoffs.
Yeah, this is the stretch though.
You did it.
This is the stretch though. At Green Bay.
Loss.
10-1.
Loss.
10-2. Jets.
They'll split.
I don't think they'll split.
I think they'll split.
You think they get swept?
Yeah.
I think they'll split.
I think
especially playing this
yes.
back half, playing both of them in the back half. Ooh, I think they're gonna split.
I don't think they're going to split because I think that secondary for the Jets and that defense is going to give them problems.
You might be right.
I'm gonna say split. So it'll be like 11-2 or 11-3.
So I'm gonna say because they gotta go to New York at the last game of the year. So they're 10
That'll be the one they lose.
So 11-2.
11-2.
Houston at Houston.
11-3.
11-3.
I'll give them a loss.
San Fran.
Loss.
11-4. At Cleveland. Late in the year.
Win. I'll give them a win.
I think
late in the year, I feel like Jameis might be starting.
I'll give them a win. I'll give you 12-4.
I'm going 11-4. 11-5 right here.
I think they win that one.
You think they beat Cleveland?
Yeah.
Then the Jets.
loss.
12-5.
Oh.
I think I had them losing some different ones when I went through.
I
Because
got
had them
12-5 for the Miami Dolphins.
Mine, I had them going 10-7.
So did I when I went through it myself. But
I would not be shocked if they lost to the Colts out the bye.
me either.
I think they're gonna have some dumb losses.
Coming out of the bye, I think they'll be fine.
Like,
You think you could just stop Tyreek Hill? You think you
I
could just
think-
stop
I
the
think they-
fastest offense?
I think they get swept by the Jets.
And their defense,
this year.
their defense ain't no slouch.
And
man.
I think Buffalo has potential to sweep them too.
No, Buffalo won't sweep. They don't beat them in Miami.
No.
I can't even tell you last time they beat them in Miami.
This last couple weeks though, Green Bay, Jets, Houston, San Fran, Cleveland, Jets again. That's the last 6 games.
12-5. Wrap it up.
You can. I had them
Give me
10-7. I had them 10-7. I had the Bills 11-6.
I had the Bills also 10-7.
The Bills are going to win 8 games. I think the Bills are going to go 8-9 and miss the playoffs.
You think?
Yeah. I think the Jets go 9-8 and sneak in.
So you got Dolphins as the best team out there.
Yeah. So 12 wins for the Dolphins, 9 wins for the Jets, 8 wins for the Bills, 3 wins for the Patriots.
I had Jets and Bills 11-6. Miami 10-7.
I think 11 is super crazy for the Bills, considering they've only gotten worse.
I consider less to be more.
I think that it's just worse. I think you're just in a worse
But, like, you
situation.
still have Josh Allen.
They are definitely worse.
Like their defense got worse.
Matt Milano got hurt again.
Yeah, and then you're losing a number 1 receiver, and your offense is just so young now.
And your number 2,
and Josh Allen is Josh Allen, and he's gonna lose you some games. So I think 8 wins.
I have the Jets winning this division
Your
this year.
Your number 1 receiver is a rookie.
I also have the Jets winning it. I have the Jets 11-6.
I think the Jets have defensively has what they need to not shut down the Dolphins, but give the Dolphins probably the most problems just because the secondary is so good.
We don't even need Aaron Rodgers to be MVP Aaron Rodgers. As long as he's just serviceable.
They were in lots of games with Zach Wilson just because of their defense alone.
They almost beat the Chiefs. They should have beat the Chiefs actually.
Aaron Rodgers is perfectly fine just being managing the game.
Yeah.
Making sure he's not turning the ball over or anything else like Zach Wilson was. So you're having Aaron Rodgers instead of Zach Wilson. I'm just gonna assume if he's healthy, they're winning the division. So and Dolphins.
I just got the Dolphins running it back.
Yeah, so I have the Jets winning 11, and then the Bills and the Dolphins winning 10.
See, I could see that too. If you thought 11 was crazy, they could get 10.
8
I
wins.
do think
Buffs get 8.
they're going to be all right.
8
I
and
think
9. You're missing the playoffs. Barely. You're like losing last game of the season type shit.
Well, they were going through it last year and still made it and beat Miami to get in.
Yeah. That was a fluke. That's Miami that was the worst game I've ever seen Miami play.
But that's the thing with Miami. They have the talent, but it's just
I got the
they'll lose
12 wins.
They'll lose the dumbass game.
I got them winning 12 games.
I said going through it on my own, I said 10-7 because I thought that they could lose to the Colts. I thought that lose to the Rams.
It's just that day.
I think they could fuck around, start out 0-1 and lose to Jags.
There's gonna be that day game in Miami.
They could.
The sun's peeking through the thing, and they just gonna beat the Jets. But then when we go to MetLife,
they might get ran in MetLife.
I don't think they get ran, but they definitely lose.
I just gotta what 4 weeks of the season does Tyreek Hill miss? What 2 to 3 weeks does he miss throughout the year? That's gonna be the big
end.
The end.
The end.
That would
the
be
last couple games.
That's why I feel that 10-7 comes in.
They're gonna hit him with the he might get 2K again, blah blah blah, and he'll be 1,800, and they'll be all right, he's not playing the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So oh fuck.
It's gonna be interesting, but I do have Jets, Bills, Dolphins, wherever you want to put 2 and 3, and then I have the Patriots. Now to another one, AFC North.
Hardest division in football.
I have Steelers going 6-11.
Me too. That's at 6-7 wins.
I
think it's the year.
I don't think it's the year that they just get 500. This is not.
I think Fields is starting probably by week 5. I think they lose a couple games, and Russ just plays really bad. But then the thing is, you have Fields coming in, and it doesn't get better. That's the thing.
Yeah, it just gets it worse, in a different.
It's a different kind of bad.
Yeah.
You go from bad to just a different kind of bad.
It's interesting because I just don't think they have enough offensively.
I think the Steelers need to draft a quarterback next year very bad. You only have Russ on 1 year. You have Fields on 1 year. I think you can maybe, if you're picking in that top 10 area and you're seeing a Milrow or maybe not Quentin Ewers, But like someone in there, and you can get like I think Milroe would fit that so nice. I think he would look, but he's only a sophomore, so I don't know if he want to go out.
I think they're going to be in the quarterback market this offseason.
You want to see Dak go somewhere? Fucking go to Pittsburgh.
Can they even pay him? I don't know. Maybe.
I just think that this offense just doesn't have enough. Like I think it's going to be the same problems. Like the
people
luxury,
talk about Najee like he's like 23
they
years
lost
old.
out on the Ayuk sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Even if you brought in Ayuk, like it's like.
I mean, like Pickens and Ayuk is fire though.
But like it all depends on the quarterback.
It's just Pickens.
Their number 2 is that guy that was at the Ram, Van Jefferson.
Yeah.
Like
they don't have Deontay
Roman
Johnson
Wilson's
no
their
Roman
rookie
Wilson
coming in.
That's a rookie.
You got Freiermuth. You have a dynamic run game.
Pat Freiermuth.
12th best tight end in the league.
We've always talked about that defense getting older. Like I just think this is
they have Patrick Queen though now.
Yeah. So
and Joey Porter and
the defense is just always going to be great.
TJ and like the defense is still going to be good.
They'll win some games 10-6.
Their defense is going to win them some games.
Yeah.
6-11.
Yeah. I would 6-11.
6-11.
I don't think that's being too harsh.
God, it's going to be like 2 weeks left and they're going to be like 8-8. Chance to make the playoffs.
They swept the Browns.
And they're going to like beat the Ravens. They're going to beat the Ravens and the Browns
somehow. Yeah, like so Russ has a fucking insane game. Like 5 touchdowns, 300 yards against the Ravens, and I'm like, where the fuck was this?
Oh my god! But then I have the Browns, 10-7.
I have them going 9-8.
I also have them going 9-8.
They're the same with the Steelers, but like their defense is better than the Steelers, and I think their offense is going to be better than the Steelers. So I think their offense is just good enough because I mean they were good last year with that defense carrying the way and Joe Flacco. Mm-hmm. But like 10-7, if they get Deshaun Watson to be just anything of mid,
I have them going 9-8, and then the Bengals going 10-7.
Okay. So I had the Ravens at 11-6. That's my 2 in this division.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a Ravens 11-6, Bengals 10-7, Browns 9-8.
So you had the Ravens winning?
I have the Ravens going 12-5 as well as the Dolphins.
I had the Bengals at 12-5.
I think they could get 13 wins. I think it's possible.
Who, the Bengals?
The Ravens. I think it's possible, but I think there will be like one game at the end of the season that probably doesn't matter. Like they'll be like that's where they get the 12-5. Be like, they're 12-4 right now, and then they play the fucking Titans to end the season, and they're like, all right, no starters, and they just lose. Like,
I think they've lost a little bit more than people think. I know you brought in Derrick Henry. You don't have your DC. You lost Patrick Queen to a division rival who you already kind of struggled to beat as is.
Yeah, but like losing Patrick Queen isn't that crazy when you have Roquan Smith.
And they've also lost 3 of their O-line pieces that were good last year to other teams.
I think their O-line's fine.
I think they could have a little bit of like a little step back, like because they were also elite last year throughout the entirety of the season.
It's just your fucking passing game. Like, what are you getting from your receivers? Like, Zay Flowers can be like wishy-washy here and there. Like, is Rashad Bateman still playing?
Yeah.
Like, is he there too? Like,
probably yes.
Devin Duvernay, like all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, who are these receivers that they're throwing out there? And then you have Mark Andrews.
Yeah,
like you top 5 tight end in the league, Mark Andrews.
It's just like
Mark Andrews got in a car accident.
Yeah,
is he actually healthy? Is he actually healthy?
I think he's fine. I'm pretty sure he's fine.
He just like returned to practice yesterday.
And then Derrick Henry.
But it's just like I think they do take a little bit of a step back.
I think they'll just be fine.
I think
I saw them winning.
11-6 you could say is a step back from 13.
12-5.
They went 13-4 last week.
I think the Bengals are on disappoint watch.
Yeah, I do too.
I think they are.
I mean, I have them going 10-7, but like I could see them doing a lot worse. Fucking Zach Moss just started running back. Like, come on, man.
I got the Bengals 12-5.
Because Zach Moss running back, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase isn't there. T. Higgins don't want to be there either.
It's just a very
Mike Gesicki, baby.
Tyler Blake. This went from like
it's the best tight end they've had in a very long time.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Besides like Eifert, when they like Tyler Eifert type shit.
Come on now.
I don't know. This is hard. This is a hard division to predict.
It's gonna be interesting because like their owner is like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So the paying it's gonna be interesting because like they might just not be able to pay Jamar Chase, and this might go more south than it is right now.
They end up not paying Jamar Chase and then having to trade T. Higgins.
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God.
like because the thing is the whole thing is with T. Higgins is last year we said okay they're not paying T. Higgins so they can pay Jamar Chase. Well, now we're here, and you're not paying Jamar Chase either. They had to sell their name rights to pay Joe Burrow, like the name rights to their stadium. So, like,
that's insane.
God,
that's an insane statement.
Yeah, their organization is kind of shit. So I'm kind of like, I'm a little weary on the vibes in Cincinnati right now.
We can go through their schedule because their schedule isn't like crazy. So, Bengals schedule: Week 1, Patriots
Win.
1-0. At KC,
Loss.
Lose.
1-1. Washington,
Win.
2-1. Panthers,
Win.
3-1. Baltimore,
Loss.
4-2. Giants,
Win.
5-2. At Cleveland,
Loss.
I think that's a loss.
5-3. Eagles, at home.
Win.
Loss.
We had this as a win for the Bengals.
Really?
Yeah,
I was
when we
like,
did the
maybe a
Eagles.
loss. Did I really?
Yeah.
All right, go with win then.
So 6-3. Vegas,
Win.
7-3. At Baltimore. Do they split?
Didn't they just what? Did we have them beating
Have them
them
losing
the
to
first time?
Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, then they split.
I'm going to say no. I think they get swept by the Bengals. Or not the Bengals,
That'd be
the
fair, too. I
Ravens.
think they could get swept.
7-4 now.
Yeah.
At Chargers.
Win. Herbert.
Sneaky loss. Like, that's a sneaky loss.
Herbert and Burrow don't
7-4.
duel, bro.
8-4.
Yeah.
Bye week.
Loss.
Coming
No,
out of the
I'm
bye. Steelers. At home.
Win.
9-4. At Dallas.
Loss.
Loss.
We had this as a win for Bengals when we did Dallas.
Did we?
Yeah.
Then give them one.
Then I guess give them the
Then
win.
give 'em the
9-4.
win.
It's 10-4.
Okay.
At Titans.
Win.
11-4. Cleveland. Had them lose in the first round.
Win.
12-4.
Sure.
Denver.
Okay.
13-4.
13-4, but I just don't believe
13
it. Like,
and
there's
4.
just-
We can say 13-4. But I just don't believe it.
yeah.
Steelers.
I have to see it, dude.
Steelers at the end of the year.
So
Oh,
that's
that's
18 games.
I think I miscounted. I miscounted
did.
one. So they're around
12 and 5,
13.
13-4. I don't believe that.
Just depends on if Joey B can stay healthy.
If he stays healthy, they don't like. They have a lot of easy gimme wins on the schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That run game's gonna be non-existent.
God forbid, like they beat KC, just because they have that shit with KC. Like
I don't know,
they could split with Baltimore. They also could get swept by Baltimore.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't
interesting.
know. It's definitely interesting because there's not much room for mistakes in the
Yeah.
AFC.
Right.
Like it
AFC's
is
rough.
very reasonable that you could
AFC's rough,
not,
man.
or you could go 10-7 and miss the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
It could happen.
So looking at the schedule, I think they're gonna get the win this division. I think they're gonna get 12 wins. 12, 13 wins. They just have too many easy games on the schedule. And then I have Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers.
Go Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers.
That's what I got.
So the two that you would send out of this one is Bengals and Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay. AFC South. Titans. 6-11, but a gritty
I was
6
gonna
and
say
11.
I was gonna say 5 and 12.
Yeah.
They're gonna win 2 games.
Gritty
they're supposed
5
to.
game.
Yeah.
D-Hop probably gonna retire. Man. He gonna be like,
He
fuck
playing week
this.
one, though.
He'd be like, fuck this, dude.
He playing week 1 though.
God, he's gonna get
Him
hurt
and
at some
Calvin
point
Ridley
during
gonna
the
be
week.
like, well, fuck.
Their defense is underrated. Like bringing Snead too. Like
Just not worried about the Titans.
6-11.
Everybody goes to the Titans to die.
Colts. I had 8-9.
Sneaky 7 or 8.
Sneaky 8 and 9. I think that I like that.
I think this is actually like a development year for AR. Like I don't think he's gonna just come out and just be him. Like,
Sneaky 8 and 9. Jaguars disappointing 9 and 8. That's where I'm going.
okay.
Hey, I got the Jags at 11 and 6.
That's fucking insane.
Well, I also got the
Give
Jags
me
at
11
and 6.
wins.
The
for
Jags got
Jacksonville
worse,
Jaguars.
and they're gonna get 11
Uh-huh.
wins.
Let's go through the schedule for the Texans then.
Okay.
'Cause I have them
Texans'
going-
schedule is insane.
I've been going 10-7.
Me as well.
Yeah.
We'll get to
I don't hate
we'll
that.
get to the
I don't hate
last
that.
8 weeks, right?
Okay.
Then we'll talk.
I don't hate that.
Colts week 1 at Colts.
Win.
This could be a
Win.
loss.
No, they win.
But
They
it's
win.
a
No,
win.
they win.
Week
They
one,
It's a win.
they're
Yeah,
gonna
they
rip
win.
it.
One and
They
oh.
win that.
They're gonna
Chicago.
rip it against them.
Yeah.
We had them beating the Bears. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0. Minnesota 3-0. Jacksonville.
Win.
At home. So like in Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, win.
4-0. Buffalo. Think they drop this one.
I think they lose
They
this
could
one.
lose
I
this
think
one.
they
This is
lose
probably
that.
where they just drop
Yeah,
it.
4-1. 5-1 against the Patriots.
Win, yeah.
At Green Bay.
Lose.
I think you could also lose this too. I think we had Green Bay winning.
5-2. Colts. Do they split with the Colts?
Yeah, probably.
5-3. At Jets.
Loss.
I think this is a loss.
I think that
Okay.
defense hounds them.
5-4.
Okay.
Detroit.
Where?
At home.
Damn.
At home.
Sunday
I
night.
think they win that.
It's a night game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be fire.
they win
It's gonna be a
that.
They
fire
win
game.
that game.
Yeah.
6-4.
6-4.
That's a Dan Campbell sell game.
Yeah.
At Dallas, I had them losing this one.
I think.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 6-5 right now with this
did
loss.
we have the Dallas? Did we have Dallas beating them?
I think you said yes.
I
I thought they were going to lose.
I think
thought
I might have
Houston
said
would
they
win this
lose
one,
as
but,
well, but I don't really care what we do.
What you said it was? What's the record before that game?
6-5. 6-4
they'd be
before this.
They'd be 6-5 if they lost.
Okay,
this
let's
game.
go 6-5.
Okay, go 6-5.
6-5. Titans
Win.
7-5 at Jacksonville. I think they lose this one. 7-6.
Yeah, they split.
Sure.
Bye. Miami coming off of the bye.
Loss.
What did I have them 7-5 up to this point?
So it's 7-7.
No, it was 7-6. You had 7-6. So 7-7.
Yeah,
7-7 at KC.
they could win.
7-8.
7-8.
What's that?
Baltimore at home.
Win.
Oh, geez.
They
You didn't
need
get
this.
10.
They need
You
it.
didn't get 10 wins.
Be 8-8.
Jeez. They have to win this game. This is a revenge from the playoffs. But I think we had Baltimore just beating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did at least. So yeah. Fuck, you're out of the playoffs now.
Titans last game of the year at Titans.
Yeah, you're 8-9.
Win.
Yeah, you're out now.
That
You're out,
run-
but I think they could. One that we said is I think they could sweep the Colts.
Obviously,
though, pretty easily.
they could win
Like,
games that they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
supposed to
Yeah,
win.
right.
We're not saying that they're actually gonna go 8-9. But
looking at the schedule and then
It's
like
not as
putting it
easy as
into
you think.
perspective,
Yes.
like is weird. Like this run of Miami, KC at KC, and then Baltimore is just like that's just tough. But like look at this, like
The Jags also get a third place schedule because they got third place
Yeah.
last year. Texans had like the hardest schedule in the league.
so looking
one
at
of them.
that. When I did this like a week ago, I remember I texted you. I was like, listen, these like last 8 games, they're just like look at this stretch. Got Colts, Jets, Detroit, Dallas, Tennessee, Jacksonville, Miami, KC, and Baltimore.
yeah, it's pretty. I still got them winning the division though.
I am going 10-7,
I think they can go 10-7 pretty easily, and they're gonna get the first seed.
but I had the Jags going 11-6.
So
yeah, I got the Jags going 9-8.
Are we
Disappointing
Back, are we back
9-8.
on the Jags this year?
I didn't think I was, and then I went through the schedule and I had them
I'm
winning
not-
11 games.
I'm not
I was like,
on
oh,
the
I guess I
Jags.
am. But like, I feel like I was higher on them last year.
Big Raiders guy.
Oh, here we go.
Big Raiders guy over here.
Oh, we gotta get to that division now. AFC West, but I have Jags, Texans, Colts, Titans for that division, and then you have Texans, Jags flipped.
and then the other two shitters.
AFC West,
Well,
Broncos. How many wins?
I got them 5.
3.
3,
I give them 5.
5.
Bo Nick's gonna show some flashes though.
Big Raiders guy. Where are the Raiders going?
Probably like 7 wins.
I have 8.
I'm just gonna cheer for him.
I gave them a
As-
respectable 8.
As
I gave
in
him
saying
3.
like I'm not saying like
You
big,
gave the Raiders 3.
I gave the Raiders 3 wins. Yes. Yes, I did.
Jaden.
I think they're gonna be shit.
Save us.
I think they're gonna be shit. I don't know.
They can be shit, but like they gonna get.
No,
they gonna
yeah,
get. They
I-
play the Broncos twice.
I think the Broncos. I
you
give the
think
Broncos 5. I think
Do
the
you think
Broncos will
Gardner
be
Minshew's
better.
playing better than Aiden O'Connell though?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I
No,
think
so-
Bo Nix.
so
I
they
think
could be
Bo
better,
Nix
though,
will play
right?
better than Gardner.
They should be
Minshew.
better. You should have better quarterback play.
They're gonna be bought in from the get go with Pierce. Like
Yeah. Their defense still kind of sus.
they also
I
had Josh
think-
McDaniel at the start of last year.
True. They didn't have a coach.
I think. Nah.
And Max Crosby on defense.
Bo Nix, Gardner, Aiden O'Connell.
What'd you say? Bo Nix.
What about
Bo
Zach
Nix,
Wilson?
Gardner.
Fuck.
He's played somewhere in between Gardner
Is it
and
Zach
Aiden
Wilson or
O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell?
Zach Wilson. Gotta be, right?
I don't want to say.
Is that, okay, maybe I haven't seen Zach Wilson
It's
play
Zach
in long enough.
Wilson, I think.
It is, right?
I think.
I haven't seen him play
Is
in
the
a
gap
while.
that big
I
from
think.
Gardner and Zach?
Yes. I think Gardner Minshew's so much
Yeah.
better than
Okay,
Zach Wilson.
yeah.
okay. I just want to ask.
Gardner Minshew almost took the Colts all the way.
No.
Bo Nix
Like-
looked good.
He
in the
does look
preseason.
good. I
Yeah,
think he's going to be
I
really
think he's gonna
good.
be all right.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos aren't going to be as bad as people think.
I
like
do.
3 wins.
I think they get
They're
5.
still gonna be
I think the
bad.
Raiders get 3.
If
yes.
the Raiders had
The Raiders' defense is shit.
It's bad, but I don't think 3 wins bad.
Gardner Minshew
Like
is
you play
pretty
the
shit
Chargers,
too.
you play the Chargers and the fucking Broncos. Like
I think we're high on the Chargers. I
Oh
think
my
the Chargers.
God.
I think
I
Jim,
know, he
Jim Harbaugh is
he
a very
explained
good
it to me,
coach.
and we
Justin-
debunked it. So
Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh.
who's he throwing to? Who's he throwing to?
Joshua Palmer.
Oh, they just released him. I swear to God, they just released Joshua
No,
That is
Palmer.
not
Absolutely
true at
not.
all.
Someone got released.
That can't be true. If it's true, that's crazy.
That
That
is
would be
wicked.
insane, because
That's
they're supposed to be
kinda
supposed to be
crazy.
like-
Maybe it's someone else then.
Vlad McConkey? He's
Matt
hurt,
McConkey's
though.
their one, if anything.
Quentin Johnson.
Oh my god. You don't even believe
They
that.
had Brandon Staley last
You
year.
don't even believe that. Who's their tight end? You don't even know. Nobody
I don't
knows.
know.
Not
No,
Gerald Everett. He on the
it's not-
Bears.
It's not Gerald Everett.
Oh, here we go. Looking it up.
We got
It's they don't have Darnell Parham anymore. They released him.
Thank God.
That might be who I'm thinking of. Huh? Who are we looking at? Oh, is it Will Disley?
Hayden Hurst.
Oh my.
That's
Jesus.
good. Hey,
He still
hey,
thinks
hey.
he's in Baltimore.
Hey, that's a good pickup.
Hayden Hurst still thinks he's in Cincinnati.
That's a
He's
good
got
pickup.
Fucking CTE.
They're gonna have a good line.
Are they? They have two good tackles. Maybe
Two
not.
good
That
tackles.
interior gonna be
That's
bad.
what you need. We're fine.
You know who they
I
could
just-
have?
Gus
Justin
Edwards
Herbert's
is
gonna
gonna
play
fall
good.
into the end zone for 10
J.K.
touchdowns.
Dobbins,
He's
who's gonna
gonna stay
die.
healthy.
Who's gonna die in week one?
No.
Then their defense is just so shit. Like
Like, I have the Chargers
their
winning 10
defense on
games.
paper is like amazing, and then it's just shit.
I
in game.
guarantee you, Harbaugh has that defense looking better than what it probably should be.
Dude. I mean, Justin Herbert gonna be handing the ball off to Blake Corum.
Like, realistically, they probably win 9 games.
I know Blake Corum's
8 games, maybe. But I got them winning 10.
Run that Charger schedule right now. Again.
Raiders 3 wins though. That's
Because when we sat outside
Yes,
volleyball,
I have
we
them winning
debunked
3 games.
your
They're
11
shit.
win thing or 10 win
yeah,
thing.
because you guys were having them win lose dumb games. Like they're not gonna lose.
The Chargers suck. The Chargers are not a good team. The Chargers are not a good
I
football
can't
team.
believe this. I can't believe this.
They just have a good quarterback. That's it.
And a
That's
good
it.
coach that can take you places.
Oh my god.
That
Oh
can
my
take you
God.
places.
I know it can take you places, but look at the goddamn roster, man.
You still have weapons on that defense. You still have Bosa and Khalil Mack. Like it's not like they have
so fucking.
It's
bad.
not like they have nobody like the fucking Broncos do.
What happened last year then? Why were they so fucking bad last year? I get Herbert got hurt halfway through the season.
Look
but
at their coach.
now
Your
he's a
quarterback-
scapegoat.
Brandon
Now he's
Staley
a
is
scapegoat.
shit. No, Brandon
Now he's a-
Staley was shit.
So
Now he's a
Staley
scapegoat.
wasn't.
Staley was shit.
Now he's a scapegoat. But
So
when,
Mike
Justin
Williams got
Herbert,
hurt again.
but when Justin Herbert has no fucking game-winning drives under his belt, is that just Brandon Staley's fault?
No, but
When Keenan Allen had his greatest year as a Charger, and they still can't crack fucking 5 wins or 6 wins or
Because
whatever they
Herbert
had.
got hurt.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing about the
There's
Chargers.
something about buying in with your coach. I think
wanna
the
hear
Chargers gonna be
nothing.
brought in.
They were like, you know what, we need a tackle, not a receiver, not a tight end, not a nothing on defense.
Well, maybe they're
I
like-
need a tackle.
Well, maybe they're like, if we actually get Justin Herbert, some protection, so he's not
Those
always
wasn't
banged up
even
every
that
year.
Bad. They tell you that it wasn't that shit. It wasn't terrible.
But now your tackle duo is elite.
where
who
did
was
they
he?
hit?
Who was he throw? Like 6, or 7 or something like
We
that.
could have got neighbors.
Yes, or Brock Bowers. Like every fucking mock
Yeah, they
draft
could
had
have
them
taken
going to.
Bowers.
That's a horrible pick.
I'm okay with it though. Like, it is a horrible pick.
I already just when we did the draft
Like, that's for
episode,
Gus
I was
Edwards.
irate. I'll tell you that. I was
Yeah,
almost
you were.
more irate at the tackle pick than the Penix pick. Like, at least I could see the vision with the Penix pick.
Right.
I mean,
Chargers schedule, run it
all right.
right here.
Chargers schedule.
Week 1, Vegas
Loss.
at home.
Win.
Win.
All right, win.
1-0. Panthers
Win.
2-0. Steelers.
Loss.
Win.
They're beating the Steelers.
No, they're not.
This is the Russell Wilson gets
This
benched
team is
at
not
half.
beating the Steelers.
Russell Wilson is getting benched in the second quarter, and Justin Fields is warming up, and they're beating the
That
Steelers this
defense
game.
is going to make Justin Herbert's life hell. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, and what is Russell?
Joey Porter locking up Quentin Johnson and Lad McConkey. Yeah, that'll be so fun.
So what are the Steelers doing on offense?
Nothing.
Exactly.
The game's gonna suck.
But I got
obviously.
more trust in Justin Herbert
Yeah.
than Justin
But
Fields.
I have more
and-
trust in the Steelers defense.
I think something's got to give.
I
They're
think that's.
winning.
I think that's a loss. I think they lose that game.
Give them a loss.
in Pitt. Fine.
In Pitt, you're losing that game. It's raining.
You said
it's
at home
randomly
first time around,
raining.
not gonna lie.
Like
All right, my fault. It's in Pitt. They're 2-2 because they're going to lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Bye. Early bye.
It's a given. Week 4 bye.
That's insane.
Week 5.
Oh,
Be
okay.
2-2 up to this point. Coming out of the bye, Broncos
Win.
3-2. Cardinals
Win.
4-2.
I don't know. You have the Cardinals doing so fucking good this season.
I have the
and you're
Cardinals.
telling me. I bet if we went through the Cardinals schedule, you would have said the Cardinals would beat the Chargers.
Probably.
So I'm gonna say that they lose this game.
They're winning this
say
game.
they
They're
win.
4-2. They're 4-2. Saints. They're 5-2.
That's
Okay.
win.
At Browns.
Loss.
Well, yeah.
5
They
and
get their
3.
asses kicked.
Titans. They're
Win.
6-3.
I mean, they might lose that game.
They're 6-3.
All right.
Bengals.
Loss. 6-4.
6-4. Ravens.
Loss. 6-5.
6-5.
Yeah.
At Falcons.
Loss. 6-6.
6-6. At KC.
Loss.
6 and 7.
6-7.
Hold on. Tampa.
They're on a 5-game streak.
Yeah, this is
streak
the one
now.
where
This is
6 and 8.
This is
Tampa
6 and 8.
loses, yeah.
This is the 6
They
and
win
8.
that one. They win that
The
one.
Chargers do not win that game.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
At home versus Tampa Bay?
Yes.
Late in the year?
No way.
Tampa Bay needs
6 and
that
8.
game,
6
and that's
and
where they
8.
choke it
7-7.
out.
6 and 8.
They win that.
I'm going 6. I'll go
7
6.
and 7.
I'm going 6 and 8.
Broncos.
Win.
8 and 7.
7 and 8.
Patriots.
Win.
8 and 8.
9 and 7. Vegas. They sweep Vegas. You
on.
have
They're
their game.
They're not
10
sweeping
and 7.
Vegas. They're not sweeping
10 and
Vegas.
7.
That's their 10 wins right there.
10 and 7.
I have it 8 and 9.
9 and 8.
8 and 9. I got 8 and 9.
I got 10 and 7.
Ceiling
Like,
8 wins for the
10 and
Chargers.
7. We're pushing playoffs.
Fine, 9 and
That's
8.
insane. You just said that.
10 and 7. We're
I can't
pushing
believe you just said
playoffs.
that for the Chargers. We're pushing the playoffs. No receivers,
I have
no
them
defense, no
losing the
man.
playoffs.
No dick.
When you
no
have
balls.
a good coach
Like-
and a good quarterback in the NFL, things just seem to figure themselves out.
Yeah, but you have to have other pieces. Is what I'm trying to say. That offense has nothing. They're gonna be a bottom offense
Let
in the
them
league.
develop.
Like Jim Harbaugh just looked at JJ McCarthy and was like, "Hand the ball off." Look how bad he played. Like JJ McCarthy was just like that. Like that, Justin Herbert is so much better than JJ McCarthy. He's not gonna do what JJ McCarthy was doing.
I'm not because no,
He
he's
can't
not
run the
supposed
same
to.
offense he was running from at Michigan than he can in the
He
fucking
can run a better
NFL.
offense because he has Justin Herbert.
Handing the ball up to J.K. Dobbins every goddamn play.
Guess I was gonna find it.
Gus Edwards a touchdown merchant.
And
fucking
he'll get
touchdown.
Yeah, he had like
Kinda.
13 last year.
That's a touchdown merchant.
Oh.
Listen,
J.K. Dobbins gonna get hurt week 3 because he has no legs because everything's been torn and broken. Gus Edwards is just there, like he's just there. Quentin Johnson can't catch shit. Ladd McConkey will be cool at least to watch, but he gonna get locked up by the number 1 corner.
What are they doing with Hayden Hurst, though?
Not shit.
nothing. They ain't doing shit. with
Blocking
Hayden Hurst.
tight end right there.
Listen, but I'm comparing this situation to how people were looking at the Rams. What do the Rams have? Yes, they had Cooper Kupp, who was banged up going into the year. All of a sudden, developed all these players.
Puka.
Now you're looking at the Rams as a contender to go to the Super Bowl. This could be the same situation.
The Rams are
They
not
have
a
a good
contender to go
coach
to
and
the
a good
Super Bowl.
quarterback. They can develop guys now over there in LA.
The Rams are not a contender to go to the Super Bowl. The Rams are never going to the
The
Super Bowl.
Rams are not a contender to go to the Super Bowl.
Not this
That
se-
depends
not this
what year-
season.
So there's a lot of people
Not
that
this
thought that they
season.
were going to beat Detroit last year.
I thought they could have beat Detroit. Did I think they were going to go all the way and beat the 49ers? No.
But you're not saying
Or
they're a
be in
contender to make the
and then
championship
and then
game.
they go to the Super Bowl and just lose to the Chiefs. Like wow, so fun.
I think they're a contender to make the championship game. They have the same
don't
amount of
think so.
chances I think Dallas has.
I think their defense got so much worse.
like,
say that.
I'm not saying
I think the Cowboys wipe the Rams. I think they have such a better chance to go.
Hey, we did beat them last year by a lot.
I just think you're a little low on the Chargers.
I think everybody should be low on the Chargers after what I saw last year.
I mean, I think it's
how did they
understandable.
get better? I don't understand. Like, yeah, you got a new coach, but like, how do you get better? They have to go play.
I think
like,
culture can do a lot
they have
for
to go
our
play.
organization.
I get it, and
here's
I
the
think
thing.
you're probably comparing it to the Raiders
Here's the
because the
thing.
Raiders got a whole culture change. Like, you still need to go play the games. Like,
They have a better quarterback than the Raiders, and that
Over the
makes a
past
lot.
5
they have a
years,
better team than the Raiders technically, but I still got them splitting with them.
over the past 5 years, the Chargers have had a lot of good rosters.
Yeah.
And then they just got fucked over by literally head coach play. Or head coach and
Injuries and all that shit, but I don't think that me looking at that offense doesn't scream, "Hey, 10 wins." I don't know how that screams 10 wins to you guys. With a new coach, that's not even fucking playing. He's not even playing. He's a coach.
they played the shit ass Raiders
even the
twice a
OC?
year.
Who's calling the plays? Is it Jim Harbaugh? We don't even know.
We don't even.
We
know.
don't
They
even know.
let go of Kellen Moore.
We don't even.
Yeah.
because he was with Brandon Staley's staff.
I just think
Who's now in
that they
Philadelphia.
have a good coach and a good quarterback. A lot of shit that people seem to be question marks right now is going to figure itself out.
You get 4 easy wins in the Raiders
Yes.
and the Broncos.
You can.
10
That's 4
10
wins right
wins.
there.
There you go.
You play the Panthers. You play the Steelers.
They're gonna
like.
they're gonna lose the Steelers. I put bread on that.
Like I'm okay saying
Like,
they're
play the
9 and 8.
Patriots,
but
like-
I don't think they go under 500. I think they go above 500.
10 wins is just double-digit wins for the Chargers in that division. It's just so
I'm
crazy.
perfectly fine with them going 9-8.
9 and 8, miss out on the
I was
playoffs.
at 8-9.
Lose a wild card spot.
I think they sweep Vegas and Denver. They beat the Patriots. That's
think-
5 right there. I think they're beating the Steelers.
I think they're gonna lose. They're gonna split with the fucking Broncos and the Raiders probably. I think they split last season.
There's your 8.
8-9.
I think 8-9 is. I think 8-9 is their ceiling.
God, when they have
All right,
10
and
wins-
Anything past 8-9 is insane. I think I would be very shocked.
Well, I think
I'd be
you're wrong.
disappointed. I would be
Well,
disappointed in the
I
AFC.
simply think you're wrong. So
I would be
next
disappointed.
up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. I had them going 13 and 4. and winning the division.
Yeah, I had 13-4.
You know what? I had them getting 12 wins.
Type shit.
I bet you did.
Type shit. Okay. So we've gone through all the divisions. It's a playoff format. This is how I had it. Chiefs, 1 seed, get the bye. Bengals, 2 seed. Jets, 3 seed. Jags, 4 seed.
Fucking Jaguars. Fucking Jaguars. Like, Jaguars are just making the playoffs. Like,
Yeah. So I have.
motherfuckers can't even beat the Titans to get into the playoffs. And now they're supposed to just lock back in.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
I have the Chiefs with the 1 seed, 13-4, and then the 3 other division winners at 11-6: Ravens, Jets, and Jaguars. And then for my 3 wild cards, I have the Bengals at 10-7, the Bills at 10-7, and the Texans at 10-7.
Mine
I have
sounds the
Bills,
same.
I
But
have Bills, Ravens, and Texans.
I have Miami in there with 12 wins.
Miami. Wow, I have Miami missing it. Well, okay, so actually Miami would also be 10-7 again with how
how the tiebreakers
work. I don't know how it would work. but
Division.
I have those guys. Is
Whoever-
that what it was? Like
Whoever
division
better
record?
division record.
Or because I had most of them
Or
just
head to
splitting.
head. Yeah, so we're head to head.
I mean, so we talked about who the favorite is, who our favorites are out in the NFC. Who is the favorite? Because you said before we started, it just ain't the Chiefs this year.
The Chiefs are never the favorite. That's
No.
the thing. But they'll just win. So I think the Ravens are the favorite to go.
Really?
But like I think the Chiefs could just win. Like I would be shocked if the Chiefs won, but I think the Ravens should be the favorite. Just like I think the Ravens were the favorite going into last season.
I think the Chiefs are just the favorite until someone says no.
Yeah, I think up to this point, yeah.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
The road won't get harder than it was last year. Going on the road to Buffalo and Baltimore. So, and the way they kind of handled Baltimore, like, I have to just see it again from Baltimore, with the way they got handled, honestly. Like, now you have Derrick Henry. Now you had problems running the ball that game, but now you have Derrick Henry who could get injured. Who knows? Like, I just have to see it again from Baltimore. I think that's just where I'm at with them. And they were my team last year. Like, I had them winning 13, 14 games.
15 games.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say 15.
You really said they were gonna go undefeated.
Oh, could have. Fucked around.
Can't believe that shit.
Like, hey, you got a bunch of like heavy hitters coming up to challenge them: Ravens, Jets, Jaguars, Bengals, Bills, Texans, Dolphins. There's a lot of good teams in the AFC that could just.
I think a sleeper team has to be the Jets to compete with them, just because of how good that fucking defense is.
God, can Aaron Rodgers make it to another Super Bowl in 2024?
Jeez.
I don't think it's the Texans.
No, it's probably not the Texans or the Jags or the Bills.
You talking like a dark,
Is it
are you talking
the
like a dark
Bengals?
horse?
Yeah.
I think the Bengals could be a dark horse.
It could be definitely a.
The Bengals were a dark horse when they went the first time.
And look what that got them. Dun,
I think the Bills are a dark horse this year.
Dolphins are a dark horse.
Dolphins could be a dark horse, but I also.
But they're I understand the weather situation they went through last year, but like Dolphins were just getting handled at the back half of last year, bro. Like the Bills beat them to knock them down.
I had
KC,
no remorse
like,
for the Dolphins. I was like, you just lost like 3 straight games, bro.
Like you
this
lost,
is what you get. This is what you get. You get to play the Chiefs in negative 40-degree weather because you decided to lose 3 games in a row.
That's what happens.
That's my whole thing with the Dolphins is like they're just so wishy-washy to where like they could do the same shit again that they did last year and just kind of fold in the playoffs because of the matchup or whatever. Like
12-5.
So dark horse. I'm
12-5 Tyreek Offense Player of the Year. Again.
Nah. But like Chargers.
I'll flip this desk. I'll flip this thing.
I have man. Chargers and Browns are my 2 next in at 9 and 8. Like, come with me down this road though.
All right.
It's week 15. Jameson Winston gets thrown to the starting quarterback role for the Cleveland Browns. Wins the next 3 games. Clinches a playoff spot.
That'd be fire.
What happens?
Joe Flacco type shit.
Does he get a starting job?
Get wiped in the first round again.
100%.
Lose the Chiefs.
Absolutely
Yeah.
waxed
Chiefs
by
are
the
some
fucking
bullshit.
Chiefs. Or the Ravens, but
I would have
Wouldn't that be
I would have
fun,
3
huh?
teams in
Wouldn't
my
that be
AFC
fun?
with 12 that are 12-5. It'd be Chiefs, Ravens, Dolphins.
I think Deshaun Watson might just be like disappointing as fuck this year.
I hope not. Well, they just cleared so much cap with him. Like they fixed his contract.
Yeah. What? I don't know. Before.
Maybe,
I thought that was for Ayuk.
maybe they got to sign
I thought
someone.
that was for Ayuk, and then they just didn't do it.
See,
What's Nick Chubb's contract looking like?
Gotta be a lot.
I just think it's just gonna be the Chiefs. They're just gonna
No,
get
me
out.
too.
I just think they're just gonna get out.
I just don't think they're the favorite. I think like if you look at like betting lines, like I feel like the Ravens will be like the favorite. Like the Chiefs, when were the Chiefs ever the favorite and then they went all the way and fucking just won? They're always like second or third in the area.
That for the one that started this three-peat, they
I don't
were
even
for
think
sure.
they were. I think the 49ers. I think the 49ers might have been the favorite.
That was against the Eagles, right? No.
Yeah.
They're on back-to-back right now.
Yeah, the first one of the back-to-back, they beat the Eagles.
But the Eagles,
I think the Eagles were favorited. I'm pretty sure the Eagles were favorites in that. Like I think Mahomes is just an underdog.
because that was in Jalen Hurts' second year. They weren't expecting to do that much.
I mean, they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they weren't expected to be. They weren't the favorite.
I think they could have been the favorite against them. It could have been a PK or something. I don't think it was crazy. I don't think the line. There's no way the line was insane.
I just think anybody that is a favorite other than KC at this point is
you just gotta
that's just wrong.
If KC's an underdog,
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like for the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year.
No.
They might have. Eagles might have been.
They might have. I don't know.
It might have
probably.
I think Mahomes was probably underdog in both Super Bowls.
You might start right,
and I bet he was probably.
I think I remember.
He was probably the underdog last year as well.
He was.
Yeah, because I bet on them.
They were underdogs every playoff game last year.
Yeah.
That's
why he wins when he's not the favorite.
There's just no team in the AFC that I'm gonna say
the Chiefs
they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
Is it just gonna be the Ravens?
I think the Ravens are the favorite.
The way I saw Lamar Jackson play last year against the Ravens,
just lost,
like the way he played in that game, like the Chiefs just know what to do against teams, man. Like they just do.
Face? Their defensive coordinator, I don't know his name. Really old dude.
Who?
The Chiefs DC.
Oh, Spagnuolo.
Yeah, Spagnuolo.
Like they just know exactly what to do.
He knows how to adapt on the fly.
It sucks as the person that I feel like plays stats wise and like looks while I'm watching the game is like Josh Allen does hoop against them. It's just like something that goes wrong, like
Always.
toward end of the game they're not in the winning position anymore. Like you could say the Bengals, but then you brought all that stuff up about the Bengals, like, and they play week 2 this year, so we'll see it a lot earlier this year. But like, I don't think it's the Ravens. I don't think it's the Bengals. I don't think it's the Bills. It would have to be like the Texans to be like crazy good.
Miami.
Like the Texans would have to be like really insanely good. Even Miami, it's like
Tua is.
God forbid it's windy.
Tua the guy to do that.
God forbid it's windy.
God forbid it's cold.
Yeah, like
so funny. You better get a home field advantage, brother.
Yeah,
you better be playing in Miami. Like,
so it's up in the air. I just think it's gonna be the Chiefs regardless out of the AFC because I think there are teams like the Niners that can compete. Like I think Detroit now with a year of experience can compete. Like there's better
Philly.
Yeah, fitting teams in the NFC to compete with the Chiefs rather than the AFC. I feel like there's a lot more stronger, just all around teams in the NFC compared to the AFC. But there's a lot of question marks with teams in the AFC, like the Bills and like Chargers. I think Miami's a question mark as well. So like, I don't know. It's interesting, but we're gonna always be in that group chat. It's not the Chiefs when they get matched up in the playoffs.
Nope.
Chiefs win.
They just always win.
Like
bet on the Chiefs until they lose.
Yes, but that is all we have for the AFC predictions. Thank you guys for tuning into the Barrel Talk podcast. Hope you tune in to future episodes.